Welcome, everybody, to episode 6 of the Soccer Brain. You're with Coach DiBernardo, and I'm going to take you through a little academic theory of the photo that you see in front of you. So, the player on the ball, those yellow lines are his direct perception of the environment through visual, right? That's his visual perception. From that visual perception, in real time, opportunities are going to emerge, invitations for action based upon his affordances. What is he capable of doing? From all that will emerge behavior and action. So you can see that the pink lines demonstrate maybe passes that he can make from that position in real time. And because soccer is an invasion sport, we really want to invade dangerous spaces. So I put in orange the dangerous spaces that could be exploited that can directly lead to an opportunity to shoot at goal and score a goal, because ultimately that is the goal of invasion sports. Now, if you cannot score a goal, you keep the ball until other opportunities for action open up. So, the other thing to look at in this is every player on the team in possession has visual contact with the player on the ball. That allows for perceived affordances. What is the guy on the ball seeing, and are the players off the ball seeing um, perceived affordances? Are they seeing that same space that the guy on the ball sees? How can we invade that space and score a goal? If they weren't looking at the guy on the ball, then there is no shared affordances, which is when they both see the same space that they can exploit. Can they work together? A through ball into that space for a guy who times his run ends up in a goal. Very, very important. So when I look at this photo, those are the things that I start to notice. Now let's take a look at how do we train players, and in this case, to be more effective, and this is in the attacking third from the slide. How do we train them to be more effective? So if you look at the lower left-hand exercise, it's very, very simple. You could do this with any amount of numbers. Maybe it's 5-yard end zones and it's a 10-yard in length middle field, and maybe it's only 10 yards in width. So you would stack it so it's 4v4 plus 2. You could even go 4v4 plus 4. Whatever you want to do, however it works for the players and the level you're at. It's one touch, it's 2 on the steal, and you have to play a teammate or a neutral player into the end zone that you're attacking. Yeah, this game will have direction. So we'll say in here the blue is attacking the end zone, and on the right, and they play that ball, and the blue player needs to run in or the neutral player to stop the ball when it goes into the end zone, and that's a point. This is actually kind of a warm-up game because it's not a lot of workload, and it's training them to perceive what penetrating passes can I hit one touch to a teammate who sees the same thing, the same perceived affordance, the same shared affordance, and can we make that work? Now we can build this into more representative type of games, and honestly the next three are all very similar, but if we look at the one on the right bottom, you have an overload in with a plus player there. The only rule is you can only hit this through ball from that zone that the ball is in right now. You can't hit it from a zone that's back. So really tight, in close passing, speed of play, hit it into that last zone where the attacking player on your team can run in. You can maybe have 2 run in, 1 defender run in, and they score just on a small-sided goal. So it's a very fast-paced game. You're working with an overload. You're working with really tight, hopefully one-touch passes. You can make it so it has to be a one-touch pass to penetrate and score, and then you can give them 2-touch or free play after that. Again, variability is very important. Upper left-hand corner, it's sort of the same thing, but now we've added real goals and real goalkeepers. And then on the upper right, it's actually game model in blue. It's game model. So this could be seen as like a 3-2-2-3. and that's playing against 8 defenders, right? And you can I constrain this, so I actually will not let them play out wide in the wide channel, so it forces them to really look for invitations for action in real time against real defenders to fit that ball into these tight spaces. If the red win the ball, they could use the whole field. They have 5 passes to score on any of the counter goals. It's just different environments that are dealing with real information, right? Coupling physical actions to real information. It has variability. It's multiple different environments, which you can change the rules, the conditions, the field size, the method of scoring. You could change all of that stuff, but you could see I'm really trying to get with these 4 exercises people looking to exploit that dangerous space so we can score goals, because this is an invasion game where you need to score goals. Remember, my book Constrained is available on Amazon. There's links in the newsletter. See you next week.